Hey, welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. And we do a lot of talking, me and Brandon. Obviously, we love to talk. That's why we've got a podcast. But what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to divulge and dig down into some passive income case studies that some of our students have created, etc., and how ordinary people are building financial freedom online. So this is where we get to talk about the amazing people that we know and the amazing things that they are doing. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, Brandon, the co-host, is here and we can divulge in some great case studies. Brandon, how are you, pal?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
Awesome, mate. I'm excited for this one, especially because today, as we've been recording this, some of our students have literally been getting those recurring income payments coming through, bang, bang, bang. So it's really a great time to record this episode, and it wasn't planned that way. It just fell quite nicely.
Yeah, I saw, I was just logged on this morning on Facebook and I saw Ashley with 157 in her account. I saw Mike saying 197 in his account. Um, Alan, I saw Rory, just all sorts of people winning. And it's just a good feeling to see so many people winning within our cash flow challenge.
And I think that's the bonus, isn't it? It's like, let's take a look at the cash flow challenge first, because I know obviously, for instance, you can talk about Alan as one of our students who does a lot of Toro, makes a lot of money from Toro. So that's obviously another passive income stream, and we can use Alan's case study because I know you've interviewed him. So it'll be
Yeah.
a great one to take that summary from that interview and see what's happened. But for the cash flow students, as you say, like Ashley, Mike, Rory, like just to name a few, literally they are now getting paid like $157 per student who's inside the cash flow challenge. And it's nice, isn't it? Obviously, it's the middle of the month. 9 times out of 10, you get paid from your day job, don't you? Well, a lot of people do get paid from the day job, and they've got no money by the 10th of the month because they paid all the bills, they bought all the shopping, and now they're all sort of clinging for dear life until they get paid again. If you want on monthly pay, for instance. Now, our students are literally getting those cash flow, those payments coming in every day. Again, with those payments are done, like not having to do anything, which has been pretty insane, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think that what we should do is just right after this little section is just link all of the amazing case studies that we've been doing with our students. I know you have a case study with Ashley. I know there's a case study with Mike, and so many other great interviews. How we can just show them instead of us talking about them, because it'd be better to show them what they're missing out on, and that's what we'll do right after this.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, so we will link the what you want to do, like link the case studies down below.
Yeah, so right after this little right now, we'll go ahead and sub in the case studies so you guys can listen to them, and then we'll be back.
So, welcome, Ashley.
Hello, how are you?
Absolutely fine. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this, especially because we actually have an update, guys. Ashley no longer has 5 sales in her affiliate marketing business. According to our affiliate dashboard, Ashley now has 11. How long have you been in the program?
5 days, hasn't it?
Damn.
Yeah, 5 days.
Oh my God, guys, if you are watching this, I want to see flames below because 11 sales in 5 days is just absolutely incredible. Now, if you can already tell, guys, like Ashley's got a bubbly personality. Like she's quite upbeat, she's quite fun. She's been brilliant to talk to over the last few days, which has been really, really nice. Ashley, what brought you into affiliate marketing?
So I'm gonna be honest. So I was, my family was struggling. My husband lost his job, and unfortunately, me being a stay-at-home mom, watching my 2-year-old daughter, you know, having some struggles and things like that. He tried to find a job for about a month, and so did I. And just around here, they say that they're hiring, but then you hear nothing back. So we were struggling there for a while. And then I saw, an ad for 90-day cash flow on Facebook. And before I got started here, I was actually talking to other affiliate marketers and high ticket, you know about high ticket. So I couldn't afford it. So I was, waiting, still doing application after application. And then finally, someone reached out to me about 90-day cash flow. And ever since then, I learned from that person. He was amazing, but then I decided to take a leave and then come with you guys. I talked to Brandon, I got in touch with you, and ever since then, I have seen a change, like from my personality as an affiliate marketer grew. I went from being, just the underdog to a boss now. That's what I like to consider me, that boss lady, because I have seen nothing but high success for me. And I am just so proud of where I am right now. And sorry, I'm getting teary eyed. I don't know why. I'm just like really proud of myself. And the people that I took with me, I have seen success out of them as well. And that is nothing but, I can't even put into words on how proud of I am of them, because they came from not having any sales at all to having their first sale as soon as they sign up with me. Now that is a big achievement. And I don't know if it's because they're following my training. I don't know if it's because of me encouraging them, but they have seen success even from the last program that we were in. I have seen a change in them. Like I have put more, I wouldn't say work, I'm trying to find the word for it, more responsibility on myself for my people. I'm like, okay, if whenever I get this sale, they are not only just another person, they are my family. I am treating them like my family. And that's where your mindset changes. You're not just thinking of them as like a money bank. You're thinking of them as, oh my gosh, I got them into this. Now I have to keep making them strive. I have to make them make sales now. Like, how am I going to do that? So then I sat down and I'm like, okay, I love helping people. So how am I going to help them help people? So that's when I started providing a script from my previous mentor. And, they started, developing that mentality and that mindset as well. So then they started getting sales. And then I came up with the idea from my last mentor to book 3-way calls. Because the 3-way calls worked last time, so why not would they work this time? So with the 3-way calls, I would help not only boost up their confidence for whatever they said in their conversation with that person, but I would make sure that they know my perspective and what I do to make sales, to help them make a sale, if that makes sense.
Now, I've seen some great pieces of content from you over the past, say, 5 days you've been here. I've seen some great pieces of content from you over the past 5 days. Like, what is your thought process behind your content strategy?
So I bring my life into my content. You all have seen my 2-year-old daughter. She is my life. My husband doesn't really take pictures with me, so I can't really post a lot of those, unfortunately, but I can sure talk about him. But them two are my life. I don't have anything else besides them two. I mean, I have my family, but I bring my life into my content. So basically what I'm saying is you need to bring your life into the content so that way you can build not only a relationship with people, but you can build a trust. Because if you show a little bit of yourself, then people are going to be interested more in what you do.
100%.
Just like, yes. And if you, like heart other people's stuff, and comment on their stuff, that shows that you're engaging with them. And if you engage with other people, you can actually start conversations with them very easily and say, hey, I liked your post on this. What is it that you do, if you don't mind me asking? And then this is whenever it comes into the script that I said that I had. It's just, if you just show people you and engage with them as well, it's going to be easy peasy making sales.
Mike, how many sales have you got now, mate? Because it's been a few now.
I'm 30 days in and I got 15 sales.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely love it. So that's like a sale every other day. No, that's perfect, mate. No, congratulations. Yeah. Well done. Now let's take everyone back a little bit to before you joined the Cashflow Challenge. Like, what was your journey like, and how did you end up here?
Sure. I ended up I was a car salesman right before this, and I sold cars for about 2 years, and then the war broke out in Ukraine and the gas prices rose, and our dealership took a pretty heavy hit, and it never really came back. It was like 4 or 5 months, and I was like needing something. And I went into affiliate marketing, and I tried a couple of high ticket programs, and not even going to go there. But I found I was struggling for months and just wondering what, there's a big disconnect in some other programs. So I was just no one to ask questions, and Brandon pops up, and he was like a lifesaver, man. He brought me to this program, and I joined and started making sales, and the rest is history, man.
How do you think people fail in high ticket, and why do you think recurring income's a better option?
One of the main reasons is what I just was mentioning. It's the disconnect, because like I don't want to mention names, but I was in one program where the guru, you can't even get a hold of the people to ask a question. So, and then when you finally do get a hold, it's well, you need to upgrade to tier 2 to learn to use what you learned in tier 1. So, it's that type of stuff, and they go after newbies. I was new. I had a long time in sales, but I'm newer to the online thing, and I didn't know the difference between high ticket, low ticket, all these other things. I've heard of them and just watched video, but I didn't really know which was like not the best option to start out on. So that's how they end up getting a lot of people in those, and that's
When you got into the program and you got set up and you've started selling, what has been some of the key components for you to actually be making a sale like every other day? Like, what do you what's been working for you, and why?
Well, mainly first of all, pay very close attention to the program, because it works. What Brandon tells you, guy's brilliant. We're literally just doing what I learned in the program. I have a slight sales background, but it's not online. It's I'm not really leaning on that too much. It's literally just everything I learned, which is cleaning your friends list, have your profile funnel set up correctly, cleaning your friends list out, and making sure you got the right people on your friends list to be interacting with. And 3, the big one, is sending out those messages, having conversations, interactions, dozens, hundreds if you can a day. I probably send out 100 or more messages every single day.
Have you got any sort of words of advice for anyone who is struggling right now, like, or any sort of motivational speech? Like, have you got anything in those realms?
I didn't have anything ready. But I would say that the program is awesome. This works. I'm not going to go deeply into it, but I was in, like everyone, I was in a pretty bad situation before this, and I had a time after my, the car, like I said, the car dealership, the sales died, and I was struggling pretty bad. So this was life-saving. This wasn't something that like I'm part of the inner works or anything, or like anything like that. I'm just a guy that found this, and it worked. It's brilliant. It takes a long time to find a way to make money online. So That's what I got for you. If you're in this program right now, just keep doing what you're doing. And pay attention, utilize what Brandon tells you. The guy's brilliant. It's going to work if you follow it to the T.
Thanks so much, everyone. I think that those were amazing case studies that Brian did and myself, and some actual training involved. So I hope you guys found that enlightening and valuable also. Not only were they a teaching moment, but they kind of just showed proof of what our amazing students are doing. Is there anything you want to add to this, Brian?
Guys, obviously, if you took inspiration from Ashley, from Mike, from Alan, and you want to be part of that success story, and you want to be our next case study that we put onto the podcast that gets listened to by thousands of people each month, then come ahead and join that cash flow challenge. That will be in the first link below. We'll be excited to help you become one of those case studies and build that passive income online. And we will see you on the next episode.